Hello and welcome to this focus stacking tutorial. We're going to be working in Lightroom today, and we're going to be doing some work in Photoshop as well. Already got both of those things open, so let's jump into this. This is a really straightforward process as long as everything works properly. Photoshop's been having a bit of fun with me this evening, so we'll see what happens when we get in there shortly. But for now, as you can see, I've already applied some adjustments on the right hand side, got this image to where I want it, and this is the first image of my 3 that I've taken. So as you'll see in the first image, our Lego minifigure is in nice sharp focus. In our second one, the focus is shifted back towards the pocket watch, and in our third one, focus is moved from the pocket watch and it's now on this Funko figure that's at the back of the image. Just set this up in the studio, so there's not been any huge changes in the lighting while I've been doing it, but the process that we're going to go through now is exactly the same, be you editing a landscape photo, something you've taken in the studio, or anything else that you need to blend the focus of. So what we're going to do is, now that we've got this image where we want it, we're going to make sure that all 3 images look the same in terms of the adjustments we've made. So if we look at the basic panel here, we've got a few adjustments, just some minor ones that we've applied to get this where we want it. And then I'm going to go down to lens corrections, and I'm going to enable the profile corrections. And that's just going to mean that it gets rid of any of the distortion that we might see that's been caused by the lenses that we've used. So make sure everything's as flat as it can be. Now what we need to do is we're going to shift click across all 3 images to highlight them, click on one of our other images that we haven't edited yet, and we're going to go to develop settings, and we're going to click on sync settings, and that's going to open up the synchronize dialog box. Because we've only made changes here in the lens corrections and the basic panels, they're the only 2 that we need to select here. You can also check all and then check none and add in checks for everything that you've made an adjustment to. And if we click on synchronize, that's now going to apply the settings from the first image across the other 2. So we should have now a fairly balanced set of images across each of the 3. I'm happy with that. So what we need to do now, shift click, all 3 are highlighted, and we're going to right click, edit in, and then open as layers in Photoshop. And that's going to open all 3 of these images in the same Photoshop document. And when we get across there, you should see they're all starting to open up in our layers panel here, just having to think about it before it brings each one in. And once it's got all 3 of these, the first thing I like to do is to select all 3 layers, go over to edit, and click on auto align layers. I'm just going to leave it to auto, don't need to change anything else in here for this one, click OK. Now this evening Photoshop's been doing some pretty wild things, but this one is the best it's done so far tonight, so we're gonna work with this, and we're just gonna crop just here to get rid of some of that transparent space that it's created for us. We'll deal with the final crop in Lightroom shortly. Okay, happy with that, so click return. There we go, and we've got our nice cropped image. Next thing we need to do then is, with all 3 layers still selected, we're going to go over to edit, and we're going to go down to auto blend layers, and we're not doing a panorama, so we need to have this stack images option selected. What it's going to do now is it's going to look for the in focus parts of the image. It's going to blend all 3 images together, and you'll see masks start to appear on the right hand side here. And we should have something that is sharp from front to back. It can take a little minute. This is going to take too long. I'll speed it up, but it seems to be going quite quickly. Oh, and there we go. I'll get rid of that little error message there. Just something about the edges. And we've got something that I'm really happy with. We've got all 3 of our images here, all nice and sharp and blended together, looking really, really good. And if you look on the right hand side here, you can see where it's masked sections of the image, so that we've got everything that we want in really sharp focus. So we've got all 3 of those images now visible in this one seamless composition. All we need to do now, we go to File, click Save. That's going to save it, and when we jump back into Lightroom, should have had time to think about it, and it will appear in our film strip. What you will notice is that I've got this filter on here. If you've got a filter applied, you'll need to clear that filter, because otherwise your new image is not going to appear. So let's just get rid of this. There we go, we've got all 5 images. It's likely to be this one. Yeah, there we go. Easy for us to spot because it's a slightly different size after the crop that we've just applied in Photoshop to get rid of those transparent edges. You can use the generative fill, or you can use the contextual taskbar to use some of the AI features to fill in some of those transparent spaces for you. But yeah, here we go. This is our fully focus stacked image, sharp from front to back. And remember, you can apply this across your landscape photography and across any product photography, commercial photography that you're doing, to get something where you are overcoming the limitations of some of the equipment. Hope you found this useful. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.